Welcome in, Divination Nation. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feel? How y'all been doing, man? I hope all is well. I hope you, your family, the kids, everybody that you care about, that really care about you, I hope they all well. So listen, the Spirit of God say He want me to do overall energy with the Panther Oracle for this reading right here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's just get a roll on the Panther from the Panther Oracle to see what the overall energy is that the Spirit of God would like to speak on. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate those of you. I appreciate those of you that have subscribed. Yada yada yada. Look, evidence in bribery. I'm not even finna butcher that word. That's what came out. There's some evidence, okay? Detection, investigation, proof, persuasion, bribe, and temptation. There's some evidence that someone took a bribe. Look at him. She like, here go the money. He trying to act like he don't want the money, but here we go. Number 55 and 52. Someone could have been born in 55. Someone could be born in 52. The person born in 52 was trying to give the person the money. Loss. Number 13. Bereavement, sorrow, damage, conflict. Okay. So this bribe led to some type of loss and some type of conflict, some type of sorrow. You know, I ain't just really just picking up like death. I ain't saying that because it's so much other stuff that can make you get down. You know what I'm saying? Other than actually losing somebody. Sorrow and damage. You know, depending on damage, we got property damage, vehicle damage, you got body damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now people fighting behind this loss. I ain't mean to be so passionate about this, Holy Spirit. I was just gonna do one row, but we ain't even finished the deck yet. At least I should, you know what I'm saying, be responsible enough and finish the deck like I always do about this time. What else, Spirit of God? I don't know how much more my heart can take. I keep looking at this conflict card like they was like, ugh, ooh. Fist the hands. Somebody got punched in the face. People was yelling. This is in the reverse. Perseverance. They out of energy. They tired. They don't want to run this race no more. They don't want to play this game no more. Why? Could it be because the evidence is coming out? And the evidence don't even really so much gotta be like with a police or a detective is what I'm hearing. It could just be like among the group. Because like when you dealing with a group of thieves and liars and characters of that nature, they're going to do those type of behaviors to each other, if you will. Real estate, wealth, investment, and mega project. I'm feeling as though that this is not so much about real estate, but more so about wealth, overall wealth. Like it could be real estate involved in the wealth, but see, she got money in her hand. What else, Spirit of God? They in collaboration. I was gonna say they in loss over their collaboration because collaboration came out under loss. For collaboration, we have backup, utility, and enhancement. So they enhance something with this wealth. That's why they were trying to bribe people, and now they in sorrow behind it, fighting and whatnot. You know who fighting? These people right here. They used to be friends. What I tell you? They used to be friends. Let's call out these people birth years. We already talked about 5052. All right. I got 1970, 1945, and 1971. Yeah. I still haven't even finished the deck. That's in the reverse. Self-love. Of course not. Because if you really loved yourself and you was afraid of being incarcerated, you wouldn't do certain things. So the fact that you would get involved with bribery, some type of wealth bribery, causing sorrow to yourself through your own collaborations that you're now fighting over, like no self-love, because you know what? There's evidence of everything I just said. Okay, that's that on that. A lack of self-love. Lack of self-love is kind of overall energy. Got to love yourself out here too. You know, because when you love yourself, you sleep good at night. You have sweet dreams, satisfaction, you're comfortable. You have relaxing days. Spirit of the Most High God, can you show me what sign that this message is for, that needs this message, or the signs that are involved, or the time frame where this occurred in, please, Spirit of God. That's interesting. Yeah, like I was saying, sometimes like the evidence don't always mean the authorities are involved, but they could be, but it could just be amongst these people. You know, she could have lied to her because they let her sit at the computer. It be shit like that. Gemini, third house, opposite sign, Sagittarius. Okay, with the tarot, this is with the swords, the 8, 9, 10, and the king. Date of birth, May 21st through June 20th. Okay, so it could be Gemini involved. Go ahead and finish the deck out for you guys. Anybody else we need to be aware of? Ooh, no, this is directly about a Gemini, or this happened in Gemini season. Okay, let's just go to the tarot. What I'm going to do is I am going to pull energy for each one of these. Can you show me evidence, please, Spirit of God? Show me evidence. Evidence of this bribe that they running out of energy for. Probably to like keep the bribe covered up is what I'm feeling. Show me evidence. Yeah, show me evidence to perseverance in the reverse. Show me evidence to perseverance in the reverse. Excuse me. Evidence to perseverance in the reverse. There go the offer. There go the bribe. Evidence to perseverance in the reverse. Evidence to perseverance in the reverse. Okay, victory. What about this 6 of Wands energy? Partnership. A victory, partnership. Hold on. Overcoming justice. You know what? This is not about the karmic. This is about the divine collective, because this evidence that came out because they got tired of keeping up what was going on, it's going to cause a victory for the divine collective. And this right here is the divine collective and a spirit team. Because I'm telling you right now that this is not no police involved in this. Not this energy right here. Show me the Gemini. You know why I'm saying show me the Gemini? Because I want to say that the Gemini is the person, excuse me, that is the karmic that I'm actually talking to. that people are getting evidence of that this Gemini committed some type of bribery about wealth. That's what I think this is about. And I'm telling you that the evidence is amongst this group. It's not amongst the police. And by it being amongst the group, see, here's the thing. I hear you, Holy Spirit. By it being amongst the group is holding this Gemini energy like to their own spiritual set of rules. They feel like the Gemini, you know what I'm saying, caused the group sorrow and conflict. You feel me? Because of what they did within, right? So that victory that's coming with the partnership off of the evidence because they got tired, that's going to be spiritual because it's going to start backing off. And when you really do start backing off stuff in the spiritual world criminally, then it really trickles down to the 3D because they're going to get caught. That's why another reason they trickle off is because some of the smart ones can sense what's coming. This is about show me the Gemini. So we got the 6 of Cups energy for the Gemini, right? All right. Someone that is in your life currently, but from your past. There go that 2 of Cups again. Also someone that's currently thinking about the relationship that they had with you. That's this Gemini. Show me this Gemini. Both of them. This Gemini is trying to figure out. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me hold the cards up to the camera. This Gemini. So here we got the 6 of Cups to the 2 of Cups. Okay. Someone from your past who is reminiscing on the relationship that they had with you. Who is this Gemini? This person is, in addition to reminiscing about you, having a troubled time being in the hangman position. They don't like being in that position, especially behind you, Divine Collector. If they got to rethink about how they going to do anybody, they didn't want it to be you. And then we have the 2 of Wands right here to the hangman. So while they're forced to be in this position, they got to make a real decision whether they're going to continue to be against you or if they just going to let it go. Look, his hands on this one. If they're going to continue to be against you and go on their own way and mind their own damn business, or if they're going to let you go, leave you alone. Because, we be telling these people, let us be. That's who this Gemini energy is in your life. Okay, thank you, Spirit of God. Show me bribe to wealth. Show me bribe to wealth, please. Show me this bribe about this wealth, this investment. A mega project. That also says, mega project. A mega project. They ran out of perseverance working on a mega project. Show me bribe to real estate, please, Spirit of God. I hope this message is bringing you clarity and insight, telling you some things that are going on behind the scenes that you did not know regarding a situation that you may or may not known about. 5 of Cups. Somebody's sad. Are they sad because they took the bribe? Or are they sad because they offered the bribe? I'm at 13 minutes. I'm going to try to keep y'all at 20 minutes. Okay. Are they sad because they took the bribe? Or are they sad because they offered the bride? Show me what you want to show me. People, everybody want to win. Everybody want to win. Put a W in the chat. Put a W in the chat. Everybody want to win. You got a King of Pentacles energy. That makes sense. Mega project, money. To a page of... See, it fell in the reverse. So this King of Pentacles is losing money on this major project. Because if the Page of Wands ain't a major project, energy, card, because of the bribe that he made, it's catching up with him or her. It's just the energy because the King of Pentacles is a business leader. Got the 10 of Swords. Because the bribe is coming back to haunt them. Okay? And everything is not okay. People are down bad. They're trying to cover up what is going on. Which this is leading me straight into the sorrow conflict. That's what this is. Show me this sorrow and conflict, Spirit of God, in relation to this bribe or this wealth. There go the collaboration. Man, these people hate that they even work together because they have been experiencing losses on every side. I'm talking about sorrow is not even the right type of word. These people pissed off. That's why they want to fight, because there was some promises made. And it was some money that was supposed to be paid is what I'm hearing. And ain't neither one of them happened. Ain't the promises ain't been made that they shook hands on, signed their paperwork, they made agreements. Some people actually did the work and ain't got paid. But I'm hearing like spell work. Child, that remind me of this group of witches that paid me to do some spell work on me. They did the spell work, didn't get paid, and still got put in the Five of Pentacles. That's why they want to whoop somebody's ass. Excuse my mouth, y'all. I don't think y'all mind that much, though. I mean, it's kind of mild matter. We just having a conversation right here. Well, that kind of covers collaboration, loss, and conflict. And that's why they sorry, because they in the Five of Pentacles. But give me some overall closing energy on this. You know what I'm saying? For the Divine Collective, please, Spirit of God. I feel like we pretty much done touched on what we need to touch on to give people information they need to help them move forward regarding this situation. I really appreciate you all subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because like subscribing is free and it's kind of like a free membership, because I only ask the Spirit of God to give me energy of subscribers, okay? So if you want the energy that you may have questions about to be part of my readings, then you have to subscribe. And thank you to everyone that has. What's the overall closing message for this situation, Spirit of God? Queen of Cups energy. So you could be a Cancer that this is happening to. You could be a Cancer that a Gemini is doing this towards you. What's the overall closing message? Okay, Aries energy. What about the Emperor? Hold on. Let me crack this way. To the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, I'm picking up the energy that this wealth, that it could possibly belong to you, this wealth transfer, this spiritual gift or what have you, and that you are sitting in an Emperor energy, which means that you a boss, you a leader, that God will trust you with whatever it is that he want to bless you with, and he's going to make sure you get what you need, because you got self-love. You not, you know what I'm saying, in the self-love, in the reverse. Ow. Anything else, Spirit of God? It'd be like, sometimes it'd be like 4, 5 be coming down. Anything else? Anything else? Final message for the Divination Nation, Spirit of God. Anything else? Two of Swords. Alright, so it's going to be a decision coming up. Nope, that's not you, Spirit said. He said this Gemini. This Gemini is going to be in the Two of Swords. Didn't the Two of Swords come out in the Gemini spirit when I was saying who this Gemini is? And did for free. Anything else? This is the Gemini. They don't have to make a decision to make, because they got so many people upset. They don't know how to fix their problems. That's the final message. This is the Divine Collective, and that's the Gemini, which is air energy, Libra energy. That was the true word of the Most High God.